So, um, if you are, I thought something stream. I'm not a professional streamer, so it will take a couple seconds. Hopefully, hopefully you can forgive me. Just look at the time slot on screen. We just have lag like clicking it out or oh, wait. Oh yeah, it is. Hang on 1 second here. Is this smooth enough? Should we consider via I don't know what to mess up. Is it progress? Uh, this thing. No, it's too. No, can't tell this is better. Yeah, it's I don't know why it's feeling this. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this. This is okay. Just saying, like, why is it doing this? What's going on? I just get the oh, no, that's thing. I don't think so. Because it's giving me. Well, let's say.
Testing.
Okay, so I think it's OBS.
Testing.
Let's say.
Testing.
Wait,
Now is it better? Oh. Okay. Can we hear me now? Is this nice and clear? Interesting. Okay, so I was trying out a new feature on one of my audio apps, NVIDIA Broadcasts, Apparently it works fine for videos, but I guess live streaming it doesn't. Probably needs time to process would be my guess. It's like meant to be a studio voice AI thing. So it worked fine for videos because I recorded a video like right before this and it was fine. Um, it's quiet. Is it quiet for you guys? I can up the volume if you guys need me to. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. As you can tell, I'm a terrible streamer because I am literally never prepared for a live stream, like ever, and it's always just kind of what happens is what happens, I guess. Um, I don't know where your mother is, Katie. So yeah. Um, yeah, the best stream ever for real. Now, yeah. So I was trying it out. It was a new feature that I have not used before, and like I said, it worked fine for the video. It actually improved the video audio quality a decent amount, but I guess it just doesn't work on live streams. But yeah, as you guys can see, I did record a video already today. In fact, if you check out my channel, there is a video premiere that you guys should see visible. But let's not talk about that today. We are going to be hi. Today we're going to be making Rexplode from the hit TV show Invisible. But yeah, okay, I'll name him Daniel. That's Daniel. Well, uh, some other dinosaurs I got here. Stegosaurus and what is this? Pachycephalosaurus. Okay, that makes sense actually, because that makes sense. Stephi, I know is like the prefix for head in Greek. Um, yeah, guys, if he's invincible, why can we see him? I guess, shameless plug, this Minecraft map that you guys are seeing right now is actually a map that is available on the Minecraft Marketplace. It's one that I worked on. I did some of the commands for it. Uh, Specifically, these doors like the main thing I did. Boom. That was like one of the things I did for this map. Doors. I'm the door guy. But yeah, enough of the shameless plug. Let's get started. Basically, I was watching Invincible. I watched all of season 3, and then my friend started watching it, so I was watching, like, rewatching it with him as he was watching it for the first time. And I'm like, it would be fun to do an Invincible character for this. And then I realized, like, half the characters have the ability of strong punch and fly. Um, so, and don't worry, when I make this as a tutorial, I will include the title card joke. It's obviously it's not gonna be a surprise for the people in the live stream, but like anytime I say the word invincible in the actual video, I'm gonna edit in the title card thing. Don't worry, don't worry. But yeah, because strong punch and fly is like what 90% of the characters do. I was like kind of stuck on what character would actually be fun to do, because some of the characters would almost be they either have too much going on. Like I thought about doing Adam Eve because the problem is she can basically do literally anything. However, in the show, she just doesn't know how to use her powers well at all, except for like in the season finale of season 3. By the way, I am going to talk about spoilers in this stream, so I'm just warning you straight up right now. I thought Rexplode is a good one because what you can do for Rexplode, the way I'm thinking of having this work, um, sorry, I'm reading chat. Should I just include as many invincible memes in the video as I can? I don't know. Maybe it's a good idea. We'll see. What do you guys think? Are you sure? Are you sure? Um, what was I thinking? So yeah, I thought Invisible or Rexplode's gonna be easy. What we're gonna do is basically anytime you throw an item, it blows up after a short time. Certain items, and I'm just gonna make it like an iron block, and people can add whatever items they want. So certain ones are gonna have a bigger ability, and the final ability of Rexplode, once again, spoilers. So get out now. It's going to be if you hold a bone and sneak, and the bone's going to be labeled my entire skeleton, and then you yourself blow up. When you watch Invincible, what do you feel whenever someone curse? Like, do you just ignore it? Uh, I don't like it. I just kind of ignore it because, it's one of those things where, yeah, I just ignore it. Anyways, okay, so let's see. Perfect background noise while doing homework. Glad to hear it rent free. I'm not saying that out loud. Are you gonna go cooldowns to the abilities? No, because in the show I don't think he has any cooldowns, but you're actually using items instead, so that'll kind of be the balance, I suppose. Dude, Conquest in the season finale just trauma dumping on Mark for no reason was so funny. Uh, Obviously, I'm not gonna include the swear word in this. Entire skeleton. There we go. Okay. I literally already said that I literally already said that I'm talking about spoilers in this stream, so it's on you. Let me see. I'm sorry. I'm just reading chat. Uh, yeah. So like I said, you're gonna have spoilers. Don't watch this if you don't want spoilers. Final warning. I'm not saying it again. Okay, so there's going to be 3 abilities. Number 1 is just going to be the basic. Any item you throw is going to explode after a short period. Then I'm also going to make it so like denser items. So I'm going to have a gold block as my example for that. And then like any other item that you throw, you're going to have like a further throw distance. We're just going to go with, what's a random item? We're going to do copper ingots. I don't know. Why not? Yeah, so... yeah. Why did you name yourself Guppy Duck? Okay, so that's actually a good story. So I'm going to... because you know how my streams are basically me just randomly getting really off topic. So let's go and answer the question, why am I Guppy Duck? Because I actually have a reason for this. If any of you guys have ever heard of the show Dirty Jobs with Mike Rowe, I used to watch that as a kid with my dad. And there was an episode where he was farming gooey ducks, which is a type of like shellfish clam type thing. And my dad thought the word was really funny, so he started calling me Gooey Duck. Shortly after that, I started swimming for elementary school, and my dad said that I swam like a guppy. So he combined the two, and he started calling me Guppy Duck, and that was kind of like my nickname for a little bit as a kid. And then shortly after that, I got my first Xbox and was gonna make a determine a name for myself. So I went with Guppy Duck, and then just kind of kept that ever since I got my first Xbox back at like I don't know, end of elementary school, like 5th grade or 6th grade, something like that, and just kind of kept the name ever since. So that's the Guppy lore. All right, let's get into it. So what we're gonna do is give myself the tag Rex. Yeah. So yeah, there is actual Guppy Duck lore. I know some people don't have lore for that, but no, I do actually have lore for my name. So reminds me of my dad. Also, if you ever see Guppy Duck playing Call of Duty, that's my dad on my account, just so you know. Who's my favorite character from the show? Like I said, I've already warned you about spoilers. Rexplode, I think, had one of the best character arcs, like being a jerk from season 1, to kind of what he was at the end was really cool, I think. And tag equals Rex. So I thought Rex definitely had a really cool character arc, especially with kind of like his finale. Um, yeah, I think I would say Rex right now. I do think Conquest was a cool villain, and I do like Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Run, tag at E, type equals item, equals 1. Oh, right? Tag equals not Rex. Trust me, you'll see what I'm doing here. Personally, Titan's your favorite. Can't wait for Thrag. Yeah, me too. Although it looks like season 4 is actually not going to be from the comic books. Because if you guys saw the end of season 3, the post-credit scene with Damien Darkblood, what I understand is that that was actually a discontinued line or a discontinued storyline that he never got the chance to actually do. He never actually got the chance to do it in the comics. He cut it, but he wanted to do it. So some people are suspecting that season 4 is actually not going to be based on the comics. It's going to be based on a discontinued storyline that's not in the comic. Like that was originally going to be in the comics, but he took out, but he still wanted to do it. So it might actually be him like fighting demons, season 4. All right, so execute as at E tag equals Rex type equals item. Actually, we're gonna do it Rex B. Be easier this way. And Rex B. At S. Run TP at S. Uh, 0.7 facing 30 -1. We're just gonna try this as the basis for the actual throwing. Are you gonna make this tutorial? Yeah, I'm not gonna try and make this tutorial actually out this Friday. Ideally. Facing. I don't think if I did this right. Is it TPing? No target match selector. Equals da da da. Like that, the radius bit. There we go. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Cool. Like that. Let me catch up with chat real quick. Make this tutorial, yes. I really want the Dark Blood story to be a filler episode. I love the characters, just want the main story to change too much. It might be just a filler episode. It could just be where he goes to hell for a filler episode. Could be. I don't know. Is this all being done off the top of your head, or was this planned? I thought about it. The commands themselves, I didn't like write out the commands ahead of time. I'm doing them live. But I had a general idea of what I wanted to do, if that makes sense. So I'm getting scored on one eye. Yeah. Add timer, dummy, timer. Score, objective set plus delay, sidebar, timer. Yeah. How many videos do you think you're gonna pump out over summer break? Over summer break, I actually try to do 2 a week. I just school is busy, man. I wrote 2 essays over the weekend, so yeah. Yeah, I wrote 2 essays over the weekend. I just currently have a little bit of a time. This is why I'm doing a live stream and video right now. But, during the school year, it's just harder to find time, as you guys can imagine. Scoreboard. Ejected. Nope. Players add a E. Tag equals Rex B. 2 a week. It's not 2 every week. It just happened. I just happened to have 2 different classes. So one of my essays ended up being 3 pages. One of them was like 5.5 pages. So it was like 9. No, that's not how math works. Yeah, 8.5. There's about 8.5 pages over the weekend I had to write. Timer 1. Cool. Requires me to make her explode in Java. Nice. I actually have some problems with Invincible, especially the comics and the powers. I like the characters. I think the characters are what makes it good. I think the fighting is actually generally not that good. It doesn't make a lot of sense. And I know I'm gonna get a little bit of hate, I'm sure, for complaining about it, but you watch Invincible's on Amazon Prime. I'm not even gonna answer that. I don't know what you're talking about. Sup, call me Allie. Um, by the way, I do want to point out that thanks to royalclub.com. I don't know why I did the .com. I think one of the problems with it is that it makes no sense why none of the characters use weapons. Like, there's no reason that Mark shouldn't have some kind of weapon. Like, they're effective. We've seen Viltrumites use weapons, like that one chick in season 2 when they were fighting on Thraxa, and he had the knife. She had the knife in her hair. Like, that was very effective against Mark, and she used it poorly. Like, if you just had a good sword, like, it would be so much more effective. Or even like War Woman's hammer. Like, the fact they don't use weapons is really stupid. And also, Eve is really bad at using her powers. Eve is like the strongest character in the show by far, and she just uses her powers to make glass panes for some reason. I understand Mark wants to hold back, but Omni-Man shouldn't want to, or Alan shouldn't want to against a Viltrumite. Alright, well, you guys are distracting me. Tag at E, name equals not iron block add Rex boom. 4 is equal timer equals 40 dot dot. Okay, we'll go with that. What's your opinion on microplastics in your food? I love the extra seasoning, quite frankly. What is my favorite country cuisine? Do you mean like what type, like what country's food do I like the most? Is that what you're asking? I mean Italian probably. I love pasta. I love anything with garlic on it. I carry garlic on me in my backpack to season the food at school. Alright, so execute at E, tag equals Rex, boom. I didn't do that. Run particle. I need to pull up particle list. Give me 1 second here, guys. Why am I blanking on where this is? I think that's... This one is what I want. No, that's definitely not what I want. That's way too small. Nope, that's not it. Actually, I do want the last one. I want large explosion. That's what I want, yep. Alright, let me catch up with the chat again. Omni-Man spends his time conquering insignificant planets. No reason to carry a weapon. I'm pretty sure Viltrumites have a code against weapons. I forget that. No, they don't, because remember in Season 2 when they're on Thraxa, the one Viltrumite woman that fights Mark has that knife in her hair. And it's very effective against Mark. Like, it's actually cutting him really easily. So they have weapons that work against Viltrumites, and it's clearly not against their code. And I feel like at least someone like Alan or Mark, or even Omni-Man, when he's fighting other Viltrumites, now that he's not part of the Empire, like, he should use it. I just think that doesn't make any sense whether or not. So I do have and like I said, the other problem too is that everybody punches in that show. Like, everybody's primary form of combat is punching, even though their power, like, for instance, Rex Splode is a great example of this. He spends so much time punching things. He doesn't have super strength. He really doesn't. He doesn't have super strength. Why is he punching stuff? His whole thing is blowing things up. Alright, cool. Gonna lift the particle up, though. I like the show. I like the characters. I think the combat's a little bit. Why would he hold a weapon everyone knows we can see when holding an invisible potion? That's true. That's true. Like I said, I'm not saying it's a terrible show at all, or that even the comment's terrible. But there's some things where it's like it makes so much more sense to do something that they're not doing. It's 4, 5 entity explosion. Alright, so I was gonna make it explode early if it like gets near an entity. So we're also gonna do executes Eddie, tag equals Rex, name equals not iron, block, tails Rex, no Rex B. Execute as at @s if entity Eddie family equals mob, tag equals not Rex, r equals 2, run scoreboard players. Actually, I don't care about this. Run scoreboard players set @s timer 40. Okay, so now we get a okay, that second part didn't work. Let me just catch up with chat. Opinion on cheese. Actually, hot take. Hot take. I understand that. I don't really like cheese. Like, just generally speaking, I'm not a fan of cheese. Oh, it's a block of gold. I like it on some things. Yeah, I know it's not a popular opinion. I understand. I'm stepping out bravely to say this to you guys. I don't really like cheese that much. I like it on pizza. Like I like it on pizza. I'm okay with provolone, but like I don't like cheeseburgers. No, I do like pizza. I like it on cheeseburgers. Or sorry, I don't like cheeseburgers. I don't like mac and cheese. I don't like grilled cheese. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry to break the image you guys had of me. Yeah, you know, honestly, that's probably gonna lose more subscribers than anything else I've ever done. When did you get to where you are in command blocks? Did you suddenly look at one day and become the goat? No, I actually have a whole video on this. I think it's like how to learn commands is what I titled it. There's a the whole video is just me talking while I'm fighting, like voice overlapping of me fighting a boss from another thing that I did. Check that video out. It's several weeks ago, but I go really in depth on it. So, you know, if you want a more in-depth answer, I would just check that video out rather than me try to re-explain it. I also gotta fix some of the tags because all of the tags in here are wrong and I forgot to change that. Could be Rex Big Boom. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, I would check that video out. That'd be the best way to answer that question. So now, because blocks of gold are bigger and like denser, so you can have certain items that are actually stronger explosions. So basically, any item you throw is going to have a small explosion. They're going to instantly detonate when they hit a mob, or after a short time after being thrown, they're going to explode. And that's for big items and small items, and you can choose whatever item names you want to be considered big or whatever you want to be considered small. That's basically how it works. So it's kind of like a grenade, except literally anything you throw becomes a grenade. And what I also need to do is this. Execute as at E, type equals item, tag equals not Rex, B, at S unless entity, the type tag equals Rex, Rex 2, unless entity, run tag, add S, add not Rex. So what I don't want to do is if I didn't do this, so now I can pick up items safely, and so when I throw them again, they're going to blow up. But that way it's not like any item that's already on the ground is like automatically like considered thrown. Would I always have a sword in my hand? Yeah, so I don't break stuff because there's always the chance that like, oh, I'm in my command block and I click X and I click it twice and I accidentally break the command that I just typed. So it's just for my sanity. Okay, so that's two of the three abilities that I wanted to do down. We have the small throw, we have the big throw, and then lastly, we're gonna have the ability to blow up your entire skeleton. So scoreboard players sets at E name equal or no tag equals Rex has item equals item equals bone location equals slot dot weapon dot main hand quantity equals 0 timer 0. Okay. All right. Yeah. Emerald sword. Favorite command creation. Ooh. I wouldn't say it's a single creation. It would probably be one of the bigger projects I've done, like World of Chaos, because that was just like a really in-depth thing. Um, there's just so much to it. So I really enjoyed it. Yeah. So World of Chaos as a whole. By the way, Guppy, you planning on starting back the Guppy Scriptura streams anytime soon? No, I'm not. I want to do something with that channel over the summer. It probably won't be it probably won't be live streams though, but I do want to. There is something I want to do with that channel over summer. Okay, so that adds. That's perfect. Um. So execute a tag equals Rex is equal timer equals 40. So what is World of Chaos? It was a realm that I made. WOK is World of Chaos. Run particle. It's the same particle because there's not really a bigger one, but it's gonna be a bigger explosion. Run play sound random dot explode at a da 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 10 0.6. That's the wrong explode particle. Yep, I understand why that happened. Hope you guys enjoyed the sweet audio. Okay, that works. My apologies for that, guys. I also need to add camera shakes. That's the last thing I need to do. I'm gonna go back and add camera shakes to everything. So, run camera shake, add at A, R equals 10. I forget how this works. We'll do 0.7, 0.7. I don't even know if I typed that command in right or not. I did. What do you know? Alright, sorry, I'm getting with chat. Yeah, turn the volume down. Yeah, sorry. Did you make a Mortal Kombat-like system, like a side camera, you know? Maybe. I got a nice voice. Yeah, this is my... There's a brief point in time, so on YouTube, I can see, like, what people are searching up. Like, people who watch my channel frequently, I can see some of the other searches they have. Not, like, individually, but it's like, hey, if a bunch of my viewers also watch this, I can see that. There's a brief period of overlap where a lot of my viewers also listen to ASMR. So I don't know if that technically makes me an ASMR YouTuber or not. I don't know how I feel about it either way. Camera shake a 20 or 0.4. Alright, so that should add explosions to these. Or camera shake to that. Did not. Because I didn't type it right. little bit of one, and a bit of a bigger one. And finally, biggest one. Okay, that's I think that's it for Splode, guys. What do you think? That's kind of the final creation. I didn't have damage. Hold on. It's not. I'm not done. Not quite done. Not quite done. Run. Damage at E. R equals 10. 40. Entity. Explosion. Entity at S. What? It would also kill me if I wasn't survival, mind you. So. There you go. Alright, guys, that is it for Explode. So finally, just kind of a quick reminder of what everything does. Any item I throw will explode after a time or after interacting with an entity, even like the spawn egg. But it's only little explosion, but I can also throw certain items. You can choose what items you guys want to do this with. I choose a block of gold. It's bigger, it's denser, so that has a bigger explosion. Try to hit that Jeep. It's not a Jeep, I know, I'm aware. And then finally, you can blow up your entire skeleton. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Thank you, Jolly. That's amazing. I will also include that, Jolly. I appreciate that. I'm not going to tell you what that is, but Jolly knows what I'm talking about, and that will be in the tutorial when I edit it together. But you guys won't get to know what I'm talking about.